welcome back, everybody. Let's get into the trending topics and the question of the day for this morning. So let's start off and have a look and see what's going on. Molefe. And look, I must say, Karen is still sitting right at the top. I know that we spoke about it yesterday, so I think we covered it. Yeah, huh? Still not. Is it gone off yours? No, still mine, sitting right at the top there, Karen Moon. But nonetheless, we'll leave it. We have spoken about that. Molefe is trending as well. And this is one, of course, of the stories that came out yesterday about the whole pension issue. And that it had been, I think, Eskom. Let me just bring up the story here. So
the Brian Molefe story.
Covered it, yeah. 30 million unlawfully paid for Brian Molefe's pension benefit to the Eskom Pension Provident Fund, and it has been recovered. But apparently, it's all been further that Brian Molefe hasn't paid any of that money back, though.
So Eskom released a statement yesterday, and incidentally, they then also went on to say that they will not be conducting any interviews, which obviously then stops us from asking those questions about who, how, where exactly that 30 million rand was recouped from. But yeah, as you say, they've recovered the 30 million rand, and what's happening on the Twitter streets is that people are saying, well, good, we appreciate that you've managed to get that 30 million back, but what about other monies? Some 5 billion rand that was owed to Eskom, and people basically saying, well, it seems as though you're more adept at going after certain people and interests for your monies than others.
Yeah, absolutely. So big conversation there happening around that Molefe and Eskom and all of those things. All right, so next trending topic that we've got here, I think, is Tony Blair. And you were saying there was a meeting going on with Tony Blair and Mnangagwa.
Yeah, I think I saw this not yesterday, in fact the day before.
Yeah.
But it seems as though Twitter is still talking about it and asking questions about this meeting between Tony Blair and Mnangagwa, the president of Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
So very interesting times there. So
and Twitter is going crazy.
And it's not just Africans, South Africans and Zimbabweans who are asking. People in Britain are also asking.
Exactly.
What is this?
What's going on? So I see the tweet from the president of Zimbabwe, Mnangagwa, saying, "For Zimbabwe to flourish, we cannot let history hold us back. It was a pleasure to meet Tony Blair and Baroness of Scotland, Secretary General for the Commonwealth as well." And then, of course, there's just comments and comments. And the one that jumps out straight away at me is Musi Maimane, who says, "You want to forget history because we know your history. You have the blood of innocence on your hands from Gukura Hundi to this day. We can't forget your history and the harm you have caused to the whole of SADC. Daily in South Africa, we are dealing with the crisis that you created."
And you remember Mugabe, who at some point said that Blair's a toilet, and all of those wonderful exchanges that happened.
Very interesting twist in history.
Forgotten. Yeah.
Very twist in history. Big one here. Okay. Andile Mpesane. So what happened here? The chairman was the benchman, was the player, was the musician, was the... What's going on?
He's everything. Andile Mpesane was on the bench, and I saw this again yesterday, and it was said that he might be on the bench for Royal AM. And Andile, maybe if he had played, they would have won.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Maybe. Have you ever seen him play? Can he play? So he can play. Yeah, he did play. Not professionally. So he's played school soccer. I'm just asking. Okay, no, all right. So he has played, but not necessarily in a league. But anyway, okay. Look, I mean, it's nice when you own it. You can play it. You can do what you like. So anyway, that's what everybody's talking about.
Andile is everything, Shen.
Yeah.
When I grow up in my next life, I want to be Andile Mpesane.
It's nice
because you see, Andile is everything. He's the chairman. He's the player. I think he's the coach, maybe.
And the musician. And the musician as well.
Yeah. So I wonder, maybe he could have brought himself on. I don't know.
Absolutely.
If you really wanted to.
If you really, really want to, then you can. All right, well, that's that. Apple events. So that is always a massive trending topic. So Apple releasing their products and the new iOS 16 that's coming out and a new look on the phone and the iPhone 14, new AirPods, well, the new pods that have come out, the new, you name it. This is always a massive event, and it's always to see whether or not, it's a significant difference to what they've thought about before.
Have they spoken about any?
Well, I mean, there's so many. I think, look, I mean, I suppose it's always the tweak on a better camera, the phone is a bit bigger, the system is faster, the this, the that, the next. But who knows? I mean, I'm still happy using my one, but I suppose
mine's even older than yours.
Exactly, and they're fine.
And they're fine.
I don't know about revolutionary, but there are a whole bunch of things that have come up. But I haven't really looked at it properly to go into it. So we'll have to look at it and comment further.
And
but it's a whole bunch of products.
Is an optional extra now.
Yeah. Oh, what do you mean?
Yeah, everything you buy, every other gadget.
Don't even give me.
Is
And the
an
chargers
extra,
and
but
it's
all
insane. We won't talk about that. Well, I'll walk across. You talk about Liverpool and Napoli.
Well, let me tell you, I can't tell you much about it because I actually didn't watch it because thanks to that thing called load shedding. Didn't see any of it, but I was following a little bit of it. Liverpool going down to Napoli, and of course, it seems as though the downward spiral just continuing there for Liverpool. But yeah, that's where it's at. As I say, didn't see it, so I can't say much about it. But with that, here's our question of the day very quickly. What are your thoughts on the warrant of arrest against the former Gauteng Director of Mental Health Services, Dr. Magabo Manamela, compelling her to appear before the inquest after she failed to take the witness stand at the live Esidimeni inquest since Monday? So let us know at Morning Live SABC. With that, 7 o'clock on the dot. Leanne standing by with your news.